Virgo, this is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support on my video from last month. You guys were one of my highest numbers of watchers, so I really appreciate your support. It means a lot as a fellow Virgo. Virgo Sun, Moon. I'm sorry, Virgo Sun, Mercury, Mars, and midheaven. So I have a lot of very Virgo. So anyway, we're going to start with the female archangels oracle to see who is guiding this reading for us today. We did Ascended Masters in our last reading, and I thought it would be nice to switch it up and see what the archangels want to say to us. Spirit, who is guiding this reading for Virgo today? One card, please. Okay, very interesting here. We have Archaea Serenity, and I think she's the counterpart to Cassiel, Archangel Cassiel, who was, I just did Taurus's reading, and the male counterpart of this Archaea, which is a female archangel, was the guiding energy for Taurus. So very interesting that we are staying within that energy. They have a brief description that I'm going to read. I'm not going to read the whole book, or the whole page rather. So we have Archaea Serenity, weave a new story, change your life story, create a new chapter instead of rereading a previous one. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We may need to, have some death card or judgment card energy with us right now for sure. We do have the yin and yang there, so there could be some emphasis on balancing our masculine and feminine energy, or one of them might be overpowering the other. We may be too submissive or too, assertive right now. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for us, Virgo. This is the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle. These are the major arcanas and the zodiac cards, and these will be the major energies of this reading. 2 cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Wow, okay. The Moon and the Hermit. So that's us, obviously, the Hermit there. What do we need to gain wisdom on about ourselves right now? What is it that we need to be looking into about ourselves and our situations in the deepest, darkest corners of ourselves and our experiences, and see what's in the shadows, okay? And how do we become wise from that? How do we grow from that? How do we become our authentic selves, right? Because the Hermit is here. So that also suggests to me that there's an energy here of Virgo becoming the truest version of Virgo you can be. Okay. But the answers are not in the light. The answers are not right in front of you. There's a need to look in the obscure places and the shadows in order to find the answers. Okay. And again, we're weaving this new story here. All right. And part of creating that newness is going to be a little bit of a deep dive into ourselves, so we can clean house in the little corners, that collect dust. Go into the nitty gritty like we like to do, Virgo. I'm definitely guilty of having OCD about cleaning my house. So I'm going to start with 3 cards from the Rainbow Tarot, and I'm going to take all the cards out at once. So please be patient during this process. It just takes a second or a minute, and then we'll move through the reading pretty quickly. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Another card here about Virgo being their authentic self. So we're definitely in search of ourselves here. connecting with ourselves. This is the Light Seer Tarot. Three cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Amazing. I just have one card on the floor here. Okay. There is so much energy here with these pentacles going on that really resonate with Virgo. So I'm very interested to see what comes out next, but very, very interesting what's going on so far. Okay. Three cards of guidance, please, Spirit. This is the Flower Child Tarot. Three cards, please. Okay. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's start here. Four of Pentacles. All right. So, are we closing our energy off, or do we feel like we need to with people around us regarding our safety, our security, our long-term goals? Okay. We want to be careful about closing our energy off too much because that lowers our vibration, right? And then spirit can't kind of bring things at a higher vibration to us. All right. So we want to analyze, why are we doing this? Are we in fear? Do we feel like people are taking advantage of us? Do we feel we don't trust ourselves to provide ourselves safety and security in our earthly experience? Okay. There's something here that is definitely making us feel like we need to guard ourselves. Okay. Can be with money. It can be having something to do with your home. It can be at work. It can be in a relationship that is supposed to be, providing more give and take, and it's not. So we're restricting our energy. Okay. That would absolutely be something that you want to contemplate in that moon energy. What's going on here? Why are we allowing things to make us feel like we need to guard ourselves and protect ourselves? Here we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. This is absolutely something to look towards energetically that would change this feeling of restrictive energy. So, Three of Pentacles is absolutely finding our tribe, okay? Our tribe that grounds us, our tribe that supports us. Here we have, these wheels, and we have this orange wheel, that's our creativity. We have our friend groups. We have this root chakra. So, sacral chakra, root chakra, that's our family. And do we feel safe in our life? That's our heart chakra there, okay? So we want to focus on how all these aspects are working together, and our people in our life supporting us to have balanced energy in these chakras, okay? Whoever is around you should be seeing your hard work. They should be seeing your gifts and your talents, and they should be encouraging you, okay? Not making you want to pull your energy back, but actually making you want to push forward and give more energy to the things that you're producing in your life, okay? Helping you here, right? This person here is helping him, the guy up here, presenting his work, okay? But they're all working together to create beauty, okay? And seeing each other's potential, seeing each other's hard work, grounding each other through the process, and allowing each other to feel safe, okay? Very important. Now we have the Four of Cups. So what I see with this is, and we have three fours on this table, okay? So that balanced energy is definitely something that we need to focus on here. All right. And our relationships mirroring our energy, or is that balance off for us emotionally? All right. We have this Four of Cups. I feel like the people around you, the support system that you've been looking for, is really just kind of complacent. All right. I don't really think that you feel emotionally supported and appreciated with the people that are in your garden here. Okay. You're just kind of sitting here by yourself. They have their leaves crossed there, their arms crossed, right? Spirit saying there's beauty around you. We've given you loving relationships. You're just not focusing on those right now. For some reason, you're focusing on this Three of Cups, where you feel emotionally unfulfilled, emotionally unsatisfied. And generally, the Three of Cups would be our tribe. Spirit saying, focus on your supportive three, not the emotionally draining Three of Cups here, but your grounding, supportive Three of Pentacles people in your life. All right. And when you start realizing that you do have that gift of emotional support around you, you'll start changing your energy, okay, your outlook on it, and you won't feel so disappointed. But this disappointment is definitely going to keep you in a lower vibration. And here we know it's affecting you in your safety and security, your ability to know how to move forward in the future. And it's also affecting you emotionally. Oops, that goes there. Sorry. So, what is Spirit saying to us? Now we have the Four of Swords. Okay. Spirit saying, just take a time out. Give yourself time to process what's going on. Okay. Process your pain, that Three of Swords there, with this courageous sword of truth. Okay. It takes courage to contemplate our experiences and our memories, right? Swords are in our minds. So these are our memories of things that have happened to us, and slash through them with the sword of truth. Okay. There might be some things we have to look at ourselves and the decisions we made, and maybe we feel guilt and shame and regret. That's okay, right? Those emotions come up to let us know that that's not in alignment with our higher selves. So we don't really need to be ashamed. We just need to see how it doesn't work for us and change the behavior. Okay. Guilt and shame and regret, those are wasted energies. So spend some time processing the things that have happened, your memories and experience here that have been hurtful, and see where you can access the truth about yourself and the other people involved, and become wise about it. Use that energy for wisdom, okay? Not to keep you stagnant and cut your energy off here with that Four of Pentacles. When we start taking steps in this energy to allow ourselves to heal and process, and especially, um, you know, become more in tune with ourselves and our memories and our experiences and what they're all about, Spirit moves us into Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. Okay, another energy that's very much in alignment with us. Okay, this beautiful, grounded root chakra, heart chakra queen, that she's grounded and she's able to give and receive love freely because she's grounded, because she brings people that stability and creates that stability in her life. Okay, she's not going to allow people to come in and make us feel like she has to restrict her energy and protect her heart chakra and her crown chakra, and usually this would be at the feet. She doesn't get ungrounded by other people, because when those people come around, she knows exactly how to handle them in a very mature, emotionally mature, grounded way. Okay. And what happens with her because she's doing this at such a high vibration and her intentions are so um, authentic, okay, she is able to become very knowledgeable, just like that hermit, about living life in this energy. So she becomes a guide for herself first, and then people in the kingdom, that need her guidance, she's able to give it to other people. All right. It's a sense of self mastery, a step we take before we fully become in that hermit stage where we are just pretty much all knowing. Okay. So when we allow ourselves to move into this authenticity of grounded energy from the heart space, we're not blocking our energy anymore. Spirit moves us into a new energy, the Page of Swords, throat chakra, crown chakra, butterflies, transformation. It's new. We don't have experience, and we're going to have to do a lot of work to get to a queen's energy. Okay. But spirit, through that crown chakra, is going to communicate with you, throat chakra. Start planting the seeds to get you on the path to move forward. These are little acts of divine intervention we look at as a simple idea that we become curious about. But that one little drop of an idea from spirit can course correct us so immensely. We have no idea. It can just set us on an absolute new path. All right. So pay attention to ideas that come, because spirit is sending them to you with the butterflies here to transform you. Okay. Honor your curiosity and don't be afraid to start something new. It's never too late. I just started this channel 2 months ago. I'm 50 years old. Okay. It's never too late to start something new. Honor your curiosity and know that that's a gift from spirit. And now what do we move into? The Nine of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo, a most beautiful, radiant energy of Virgo, self-belief, self-mastery. Once again, with this Queen of Pentacles, this Nine of Pentacles, that Hermit card, all of these examples of our Virgo energy, okay? Independence, standing on your own 2 feet, creating enough stability and long-term future abundance for yourself, your family, your friends, the people around you. There's so much growth around you. Everything is blossoming here, okay, in your garden, the garden you're creating for yourself. Absolutely beautiful. And I like to point this out in this card. You're creating so much stability in your life. She has a snail on her head. All of those things that Virgo does, where we overthink, overanalyze, overprepare, you're going to create so much stability that you can calm that down and literally allow your brain to take a rest, all right, and move like a snail instead of being on the max speed spin cycle, trying to get all this energy into a place that we feel safe. We don't need to do that anymore. Now that energy can move at a snail's pace because we've created everything with a grounded attitude. What does this bring to us? And Taurus had the Six of Wands too. Six of Wands, victory, people acknowledging all of your hard work, all of the things you've been putting your energy into, things you've been burning the fire for, okay? Absolute acknowledgement for your achievements, for all of the hard work you've done, for all of the bravery it took to make that first step towards your passion, towards your creativity, towards your highest excitement. Okay? People are going to notice you and celebrate you and hold you up and support you. These are the energies we want around us, the people we want around us. We want them to help us grow and reach our fullest potential and ground us through the process. We want them to celebrate us and see that we've become the best version of ourselves. Okay? It's amazing, Virgo. And then what happens here? Okay? We have a new energy here. And we only have 2 pages here, but to me, if we had, we're getting to 3 or 4 pages, we're moving towards full energy. Okay? The newest version of ourselves. Okay? So stay on course. All right? This is an absolute move in the right direction. So now we have the Page of Pentacles. We have our throat chakra and our root chakra. This is amazing from here, okay? From this lack of safety and security with our pentacles, okay? With not trusting, not believing, not knowing if we can provide it, if other people won't provide it. How do we move forward? We're not going to. We're just going to stay here. We're not going to move, all right? And we're going to guard ourselves and guard our energy. Look at the energy of this page. They are so relaxed holding their pentacle, okay? They're sitting outside, they're sitting in the flowers, and they're imagining all the wonderful beauty, security, and safety and long-term future security they can create with this one little pentacle that's radiating here, okay? In a very grounded way. This person's inner dialogue is all about positive movement towards the future and creating and creating and creating and creating more of what this pentacle is for you. All right. And there again, being a page takes an act of bravery because we're new at it and we have to trust. But you're here. All right. You've accomplished so much here. Here you are, ready to really go through all of the steps it takes to be your authentic self in a very grounded, planned, methodical, patient way. And any information you receive is to keep you on that path. If you need to look for wisdom, make it with somebody that has a hermit energy, okay? Somebody that's helping you, not the people around you that are not emotionally filling your cups, okay? So be careful about who you get guidance from. Make sure it's grounded and keeps you on this path to the hermit. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Okay. Spirit, what is your advice for Virgo? Now we got 4. And I can tell you already 2 of these cards are already on the table, so I'm going to honor it. Okay. Spirit has brought back to us. So they're saying this is very important. The 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Swords. Okay. And now we have more 4s on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something very important about creating that balance and making sure people mirror our energy. And that's going to come up in the next card I show you as well. Be careful. Again, right? This person is blocking their ability to ground themselves to the earth. They're blocking their heart chakra. They're blocking their crown chakra, which does not allow spirit to communicate with you and help you move forward with problem-solving ideas, curiosity, new interests that move you on your path. Okay? Do not block your energy. Find ways to open those chakras a little bit at a time. And Spirit saying meditation, quiet time by yourself. This is where you're going to be able to release this blockage you've created to protect yourself. Really look at, again, those things in our life, those memories, those things we're holding on to that we're still living there. It's probably no longer happening. We're just stuck in that energy and we're not allowing ourselves to move forward and free ourselves. Use that sword of truth for clarity, to find your integrity, to find your ability to navigate the things that you really need to hold on to with your memory that are moving you forward, okay? Be very patient with yourself during this process. This is part of that moon card there. And spirit really wants you to go deep in when you're in this meditation process and look for the places that even your inner child may have developed coping skills or behaviors to help you through a difficult childhood or difficult childhood experiences, and ask yourself, are those really helping me anymore? Are those really helping me become my most authentic self? So ask a lot of questions. That's why the moon card is here. Do that deep dive. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what you find. It's all there to help you become the most authentic, wisest version of yourself. Here, now we've gone from the Four of Cups. Spirit is bringing the Five of Cups here, and I'm going to tell you why. And both of these cards have unfulfilled Three of Cups. As you're moving forward, this is again a lot to do with that moon card, absolutely. A lot of people say, oh, stop looking at the Three of Cups on the ground. You want to look at the Two of Cups over here. Eventually you do. You don't want to do that until you fully understand why these people, these situations, these experiences have left you in this energy, all right, of grief. Why you have been let down by those people, emotionally disappointed. Because those Three Cups should be up in the air celebrating you, celebrating your relationship with your friends, and you should be mutually celebrating each other. And you're not. You're grieving over it. Okay? So something has happened here that you need to use that moon card and contemplate until you can get to the point of really moving your energy to a higher vibration, because this Two of Cups is about mirrored energy. And if you don't do the healing work here, excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat, and you turn around and just try to take the quickest fix with this Two of Cups to make this sadness go away and not deal with it, I call it like emotionally replacing, you're going to end up in this situation again with your Three of Cups on the ground. If you don't raise your vibration first, you're going to be right back in this cycle, because you're going to find people that mirror this energy, this energy. Raise your vibration, do your healing work, and then look for people that mirror your energy to bring into your tribe. Okay? Then they're going to be at a higher vibration, and you will break this cycle and you will not be here again. All right? All of this needs to happen in that moon energy, and it's going to bring you that wisdom about yourself and how you choose your tribe and your relationships, and where you've been making wrong decisions. You'll become the wisdom keeper of yourself. Okay. And here we have the Strength. Spirit is saying here, Virgo, we're going to conquer these primal behaviors we have, because your authentic self is working with you non-stop. Okay. So again, it goes right back. This ties in because all of these conflicting, challenging energies here, those are things that our primal self resorts to when it doesn't know what to do, or it doesn't feel confident enough, or it doesn't have enough of a connection with the higher self to stop situations that are not for our greatest and highest good. Okay? So Spirit is saying here, we need to really start trusting our higher self at every opportunity we have. And even if it's challenging, all right, even if we're fighting a lion, we need to continue the work. Okay. We have the infinity symbol here. This lesson is part of your karma. It's part of your karmic path and journey. It is meant for you. So the longer we avoid it, the longer we keep putting it off and have some denial about whatever these situations are, it's not going to go away. It's part of our karmic journey. It's going to keep coming back. And believe me, I am so guilty. I had a history and my challenge in this life was was balancing my relationships with my romantic partner, my ex-husband, and long-term boyfriends. Okay. I had to really sit here and like fight this lion to understand how I was contributing, and I was making the choices with my primal fear state. Okay. My lack of self-belief, my lack of trust. And I kept ending up with these 3 of cups on the ground over and over and over again, just feeling like I had bad luck, or I just picked wrong partners. No, I was picking wrong partners, but I was picking the same situation over and over again until I really connected with my higher self and took control of the situation and raised my vibration by doing that, and worked my way into that hermit energy. Okay. It's a lot of work and it's not easy. And we're going to see things about ourselves we don't like, but that's okay. We can't change what we don't acknowledge. All right. And sometimes we're the problem. I sing that Miley Cyrus song, all the time as a joke, but it's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Or is that Miley Cyrus? Oh, wait, maybe it's not. Um, if you know who it is, put it in the comments. Oh, that's Taylor Swift, maybe. Miley Cyrus is Wrecking Ball, and I sing that to my dog all the time. Anyway, all right. So we're going to grab a Divine Illumination numerology card and see what's there's any numerology spirit would like us to focus on at this time. One card, please, Spirit. 1212, breakthrough. You are on the cusp of a significant breakthrough in your life after a period of stagnation. Okay. Your willingness to grow is all the energy you need at this moment. Set new goals and live them out. Opportunities will come to you effortlessly if you open yourself to growth and new possibilities. Okay? And I'm going to grab one card from the Dream Song Oracle here, and then we will be done. Sorry if I was a little preachy in your reading today, Virgo. I get very emotionally connected to readings that are about major growth in our life. I'm a big fan and a big supporter. Okay, Spirit. One card for Virgo here. Okay. And I also want to point something that just jumped out to me. Weave a new story. This is talking about newness, and these pages are talking about newness. So we're definitely working on a very new energy, okay, and a newer, authentic version of ourselves. Strength card. Okay, we have card 36 here, and it says, Court the Subconscious, Moon card. Your subconscious holds great wisdom and power. Those channels of the psyche deserve your exploration. Seek out your own depths where spirit companions live, and the mighty magic can take you upon its back for a ride. Plunge. This is this is totally cohesive with that moon card. Okay. The subconscious holds secrets our thoughts alone can never reach. Let go of the solid world of beliefs and enter the watery depths of the psyche. Seek out your beliefs, fears, hopes, and possibilities. Go find out what's beneath them. Don't stop there. Uncover. Uncover again. Your life is run by 10% conscious programming and 90% unconscious programming. Go find what lives in the unconscious and swim with it. Make it your friend. Let it carry you on a magical ride of strength and empowerment. And I don't think that there's a better card to end this reading with. Virgo, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here, my fellow Virgos. If you like this reading, again, if you'd like to share, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. If you'd ever like a personal reading, my email is in the description. This weekend, I will be doing a collective love reading. If you're interested in that, please, you can hit the notification bells for yourself if you'd like to. Or if you subscribe, I will probably show up in your feed. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you soon, Virgo. Bye bye.